Me. Yeah.
This time, back in front of the stand, your unofficial winner of the first race, hometown of Colt State, 3-year-old Colt Gelding Trot. Number 1, Can't Catch
Hey, on Buckeye Fred, James Mims Jr., Dark Iron Racing, M. Toth. Karen Fred, the winning trainer. Case Bateson in the sulky, picking up his 3rd win at the fairs this season. 3-year-old Gelding in range of this year's best. Home a winner in 1:59 3/5, a lifetime mark. Trophy in this race presented by MB Racing Stable to Karen Fred. Case Bateson, Can You Catch Me? Top down.
Okay, we'll get the results for the complete results for you in just a second.
Results are official.
Number 1, Can You Catch Me, the winner. The 2, Dublin Striker, 5. 3, Eye Catching, 2. The 4, Your Ride Is Here, 3. The 5, Red All Over, 4. Top down, 1, 5, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom. The quarter, 29. The half, 59. 3/4, 129, 2. The mile, 159, 3/5. In the second race, number 1, Race On. Make the driver James Day. James Day drives the 1. Race On.
Okay, so there's your results from race number 1. We're going to take a short break. Let Chris take a few deep breaths so that we're sure everything's working right, and then we'll be back to talk about the horses in a second.
Hi, I'm Dean Gillespie, and I want to tell you about the Ohio Colt Racing Association. There's 19 member fairs, and they sponsor the Partial Futurity in Greenville, Ohio. You need to race in the OCRA. Great racetracks, great people. Bring the kids and come out to the fair, and remember, fair time is fun time.
At Ohio State's Galbraith Equine Center, our veterinary champions are here for your champions 24/7, 365 days a year, providing advanced specialty care for sports horses from all stages and disciplines. Our expert team of boarded surgeons and sports medicine and rehabilitation specialists, together with veterinary cardiologists, internal medicine, and ophthalmologists, make our hospital your best resource for all sports horse performance issues. The Ohio State Veterinary Medical Center's Galbraith Equine Hospital. Call us today at 614-292-6661.
Welcome back to the Knox County Fair in Mount Vernon. I was a little lost there, just like Sam was a little lost. Had trouble getting here?
Yep. I parked on the whole other side, too, and then I wasn't sure where the grandstand was.
Yeah, when you first come here, you do have to park up on this hill someplace. I am right next to the goats. Well, it's because you're special, Chris. You always get to do that kind of stuff. We got a number of people that are wondering what happened to the stream from Mount Vernon, so I'm trying to text people and let them know what happened. I was really lucky. Even though I parked up where the goats are, I got a ride from a sheriff. So that was really nice of him. I said it pays to be old and have gray hair because then they feel sorry for you and give you a ride.
Yeah, I didn't get that privilege. I had to walk.
You had to walk.
I did get to see some cool draft horses showing when I
Oh,
was walking by. That was pretty cool.
okay. So I think I got everybody answered. Somehow our power cord got pulled out of the outlet.
You didn't throw Jim under the bus?
I didn't, but you
No.
just did. So the second race coming up is the first of two divisions of the 3-year-old Colt Pacers, going for a purse $7,110. We've got two divisions of most of the colts today, except for the 2-year-old Colt Trot. There are three divisions of those, so makes for nice purses when you only have two divisions. And I don't think we have any big fields. Oh, all 5-horse fields are under, so that is kind of nice too, because everybody gets to take home a check. Makes it nice when you come to the fair and you know that you're going to go home with some gas money, especially gas money now, because the
Yeah.
gas money doesn't go very far anymore. But again, so we apologize for, I'm not sure. Did you get the first race on, Chris? Do you know if it was on?
I was having problems with YouTube getting back on because
Okay.
we were already running, so I think it confused the system a little bit when I tried to go back. But here's Roger.
Hometown at Colt Stake, 3-year-old Colt and gelding pace. Purse of $7,110, trophy by Pioneer Shipley Seed Service. Number 1, Race On, James Day. Number 2, I Am the Sea, the driver, Braden Rose. Number 3 is Bob Ross Has Spoken, Emmon Hirschberger. Number 4, Dancing Dandy, Logan Ebersole. And number 5, Your Love Is Driving Me Crazy, Chris Hirschberger in the sulky. Horse will take a score and go to the gate. Future windows closing, less than 3. Win place show. Perfecta.
Closer look at the horses in this race. The number 1, Race On.
Wager now, less than 3.
Is Roger still on? Okay, there we go. Leaving from the rail, Race On and James Day for trainer Isaiah Schrake. Isaiah Schrake, Lisa Bright, and Natalie Darman are the owners. This is a Western vintage colt out of a Man of Many Missions mare, Miss of Many Matters. 2 starts ago, had a win at Cortland in 2-2-1. 4 starts back at Northfield, and a non-winners of 2, 1 in 155 flat.
And the 2, IMC, driven by Braden Rhodes. Trainer is Bill Rhodes and owner David Beachy. Is a down by the seaside colt and has had 12 starts this year with 1 win and 3 seconds and 2/3. Has made a total of $12,806 with a lifetime start of 156 and 4 from Northfield.
Bob Ross Has Spoken. Ammon Hirschberger drives, trains, and owns this 3-year-old well-said colt. It's out of a Blissful Hall mare, Color My World. It had 6 starts this year, 1 win. That was a few starts back at Northfield in the Buckeye Claiming Series in 155, coming home in 28 and 4. This colt has made almost $16,000.
In the 4, Dancing Dandy, driven by Logan Ebersole. Trainer Jeff Oversole and Yorkshire Pacer Stud Farm is the owners. Has had 4 starts this year with a second at Northfield Park in 156 and 2. Has made almost $3,000 this year.
Your Love Is Driving Me Crazy. Sounds like a country western song, doesn't it? Chris Hirschberger drives for Daniel Hale. Daniel is the trainer, the owner, and the breeder. This is a Racing Hill colt out of a Big Bad John mare. has had 3 starts this year, has not hit the board yet, but has been pacing some really nice miles. 2 starts back was paced in 153 flat, and the 2 before that were 52-2 and 52-3. So got some speed, just has to get up a little closer and get on the board.
Final call for wagering, race 2, your final call.
So the horses are getting ready to go to the Mike Webkenberg starting gate. Mike is, again, our passport sponsor for 2026. Lots of people getting their passports stamped. We have a new thing this year where the first 10 fairs you come to, if you stop by us in the broadcast area, you will get a poker chip. We've got a bunch of past horses of the year. We've got Charlie May, Buy the Missile, Sugar Instead, Big Ranger. So you can stop by and get one of those. So it kind of pays you for going right away. And we've had a lot of people already. And it is kind of interesting which horse people will pick.
So they get to choose which one.
Well, yeah, in my bag I got a bunch. So
nice.
I've been letting them choose, and it's kind of fun to see, they want to look at them all. Put them
Of
all.
course.
Well, who's the most popular?
So far, Charlie May, because I've been telling people I don't have many Charlie Mays, so everybody wants a Charlie May, because I've only got, I think, 5 or 6 left. That's all that there
You've
is.
created
I created
exclusivity.
demand. You're exactly right. So the horses are headed to the gate. Again, we have 1 driver change on the 1 race on James Day. So from the rail out, we got race on and James Day. I Am the Sea, Braden Rhodes. Bob Ross Has Spoken, Ammon Hirschberger, Dancing Dandy, Logan Ebersol, and Your Love Is Driving Me Crazy with Chris Hirschberger. Let's turn it over to Roger Houston for the call of the second.
Horses are all in behind the gate. The gate swings into the stretch, and here they come.
This is them right here.
They're often pacing. I Am the Sea goes the lead with Race on the inside. Taking a seat, Bob Ross Has Spoken. Getting away fourth, Dancing Dandy, and treading the field. Your Love Is Driving Me Crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, numerical order. Down the backside, going to the first quarter mark. Race On and James Day take the field of paces over to the opening quarter. Racing second, I Am the Sea, gapped out third. Bob Ross Has Spoken. Dancing Dandy fourth. Your Love Is Driving Me Crazy trails. Opening quarter and 29 flat. Midway around that turn, the leader is Race On by a length and 3/4. I Am the Sea second. Bob Ross Has Spoken third. Dancing Dandy fourth. And Your Love Is Driving Me Crazy trails the field. All in straight alignment, coming to the halfway point. Race On by a length and a half. Racing second, I Am the Sea, halfway home, 57-2. Second panel, 28-2. On to the backside they go. Bob Ross Has Spoken, closing the gap third. Racing fourth, Dancing Dandy. Tipping to the outside, Your Love Is Driving Me Crazy. Go on to the 3/4 mark. Race On by a length and a quarter. Close up second is I Am the Sea. Now tips to the outside at the 3/4. 127 flat. 29-3. Third panel. Around the final turn. Race On with the lead. I Am the Sea closing on the outside with each and every stride. I Am the Sea on the outside. Race On second. Through the stretch. I Am the Sea and Braden Rhodes. Race On second. Home third. Dancing Dandy. The mile. 1:57.
Once again, a nice fast mile. These 3-year-old colt pacers, 1:57. And that ties the pacing track record if my things are accurate, which they should be because you did them all last winter, didn't you? So now we have a 3-way tie for the pacing track record. I'm going to peek up at them, at the officials, and see if they if they agree that that's a new track record. Okay, I can't catch anybody's eye. The way that they're sitting, I can't see over the table. But if like I said, if our records are correct, that is a new what would you say? They're co-holding the track record. Three of them.
Sounds right.
Unusual to have three. It's kind of neat. The first one, Mr. I Am set that record in 2012, and then Drinking My Baby Goodbye in 2024, and now in 2026, another one. We got a few texts and so forth about that first race, and again, we apologize for that. Were you able to record it, Chris? Okay, all right.
YouTube wasn't connecting for some reason. I don't know why.
So hopefully we will have some of that race for you for later.
The second race, hometown Colt Stakes, 3-year-old colt and gelding pace. Number 2, I Am the Sea.
Beachy of Berlin, Ohio. Bill Rhodes, the winning trainer. Braden Rhodes gets his 25th winning drive this season at the Fairs. The 3-year-old gelding, but down by the seaside of the Sassy Q, equals the track record for pacers with a mile 1:57. 3 horses now hold the track record here at Knox County. Mr. I Am, 2012. Drinking My Baby Goodbye, 2024. And in 2026, it's I Am the Sea. Track record, Knox County Fair. Results are official. The 1, Race On 2. The 2, I Am the Sea, the winner. The 3, Bob Ross Has Spoken, 4. The 4, Dancin' Dandy, 3. The 5, Your Love Is Driving Me Crazy, 5. Top down, 2, 1, 4, 3, 5 on the bottom. The quarter, 29. The half, 57.2. 3/4, 127. The mile, equaling the track record, 1:57. No changes or corrections in the third. Win, place, show, perfecta, trifecta wagering on the third. Don't be shut out. Wager now.
So 2 sub-2-minute miles right out of the gate here at the Knox County Fair. Pretty amazing. And that's, of course, they did put the 3-year-olds first, so that always helps.
Yep.
3-year-olds will go a little bit faster. So we're going to take a short break and be back with the first of 3 divisions of the 2-year-old colt trotters.
Hickory Lane Farm is proud to have bred or produced 3 Dan Patch champions over the last 3 years. Located in Findlay, Ohio, Hickory Lane Farm bred and sold world champion It's Academic. We also co-bred and sold sophomore Breeders' Crown winner Yo Tilly. Our stallion, In Range, set new sales records at the 2025 jug sale and is the sire of Set Your Sights High, who was last season's Dan Patch 2-year-old trotting filly. Find your next champion at the Hickory Lane Farm. Consignment.
When you need supplies for your horse, one name stands out: Big D's. Since 1976, Big D's Tack and Vet Supply has been the equine experts you can trust. Whatever your horse needs is available at Big D's Tack and Vet Supply. Order online at BigD'sWeb.com. Use code FAIR26 and receive $10 off your next order. Big D's Tack and Vet Supply.
Own a little and love it a lot. TheStable.ca is an award-winning fractional ownership operation. Buy as little as 1% of a racehorse and experience 100% of the thrill. Thestable.ca makes ownership easy, accessible, and affordable. Communication and customer service are at the heart of everything we do. Get started at thestable.ca.
So we have a big night coming up this next Saturday night at Scioto Downs. Sam, why don't you tell them a little bit about what's going on?
So it's our youth night, so we're going to have activities for our backstretch buddies and youth members. We're going to hopefully give a tour around the paddock at Scioto and then have horseshoe decorating and try to get some more members signed up.
There's lots of, Scioto themselves are putting on, I think it's the Corgi races. Yep. And a bouncy house and petting zoo, and there's even going to be a name the foal contest. So lots of really cool things for kids to do. And we definitely want you to sign up for Backstretch Buddies so that Willie Winnett can send you stuff, or you can go on our website. Our new website's going to be debuted pretty soon, I think this week. So there'll be stuff to do on there for kids. It will be really fun.
Oh, yeah.
Fun
It'll
night.
be 1 year since we opened Backstretch Buddies.
And how many members do you have?
140.
140.
Yep.
That's
Yep. I know. I'm shocked too.
Wow. So that's kids under 12 or up to 12. It's just amazing. I mean, that's how we've got to start this.
Oh, yeah.
Right? If you get the little kids in, and then they'll want to be a youth member. We had one of our youth members at the Washington Courthouse meet on Saturday, did his 4-H project, which means that he had to get a horse ready, hook it all up, put all the equipment on, and then he had to go out in a double-seated jog cart, and he went his mile in 2 minutes and 40 seconds. He was supposed to hit 2:40. He got 2:36, so he was very, very close. Owen is 13 years old, and he wants to be a driver someday, so this was kind of his first thing out on the track. Mike Webkenberg was his judge, so you know that he didn't get away with anything.
No.
You know, Mike's tough. So it just... and I think that's something that we really, Representative Jim Beakey really wants to push, the 4-H Standardbred project. I mean, every fair that has horses on the backstretch really should have one of those projects.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun for kids. I mean, when you're 12, 13, and then you can go from there, you can go to the Harness Horse Youth Foundation, and you get to drive horses there too. So lots of opportunities for kids here in Ohio.
Yeah, so far we have 2 members, I believe, signed up for the youth membership. But we haven't really pushed that out yet too much yet.
There's one on my desk.
Oh, perfect.
So you got 3,
now
I think,
we got 3.
But if you come to Scioto on Saturday night, you can find Sam and certainly sign up and do all sorts of other fun stuff.
Yeah.
Decorating horseshoes is not only popular with the kids, but with the adults, too. Everybody wants to. And these are all horseshoes that have been worn, and I'm going to say this, by horses that won. I don't think there's a loser in the bunch. They all won races, so you get to take home a lucky horseshoe. Yeah. Thank everybody for joining in. We got quite a nice crowd today.
Horses are on the track and ready to post third race, hometown Colt State.
2-year-old Colton Gelding Trot, $5,203, trophy by MB Racing Stable. Number 1, Manny Mango, the driver Emmanuel Miller. Number 2, Maladamia, Bryce Brocklehurst. The 3, Top Money Maker, Braden Rose. The 4, Uncle Chip, Charlie Myrick. And number 5, Hey Driver, Steve Schoeffel in the sulky. Horse will take a score and go to the gate. Future windows closing 3 minutes, less than 3 to wager. Race 3.
Okay, let's talk about these trotters. Manny Mango, driven by Manny Miller from the rail for trainer Herman Hagerman. Hagerman Racing and Wayne Weaver from Fredericksburg, Ohio. This is a What the Hill colt out of a credit winner mare Fruition. Has had 4 starts on the year, had a second place finish at Bell Fountain just 2 starts back. Was sold at the Ohio Selected Sale for $15,000 as a yearling.
And 2, Maladmia, driven by Bryce Bucklehurst. The trainer is Miles Willem. This is its first lifetime start, so we'll see how it does. And Flying Hooves Farm is the owner.
Top Moneymaker from the 3-hole with Braden Rhodes up for his dad, Bill Rhodes. David Beachy, the owner. This is a On Top of the Hill out of an ABC Garland mare, Mom's Moneymaker. Has had just 2 starts this year. Had a qualifier at Northfield Park and a few starts since then. Did finish 3rd at Hilliard in 2:10 and 2.
And 4, Uncle Chip, trained by Charlie Myrick, is a Uncle Peter colt and has 4 starts this year with 1 win there at Bucyrus within the past couple weeks. Has a total of $4,334 and its lifetime start of 2:13 and 4 there at Bucyrus.
Hey Driver and Steve Schoeffel from the outside, the 5-hole. Steve is also the trainer. And Kathy Schoeffel, Daniel Goal, and James Ruther are the owners. Excuse me if I pronounce those names wrong. This is a Ready for Money out of a long Tom mare, Tom's Air. 1 start, 1 win. Had a nice win over at Carrollton. Made a break top of the stretch and still held on to win by a length and a quarter in 2:10. This was a $17,000 purchase at the Ohio Selected Sale. Talking about the activities that are going to happen on August 1st and also July 30th, 31st, and August 1st are the state fair races that are held at Scioto Downs, and that is the first leg of the Triple Crown. So you can't be a Triple Crown winner unless you win this weekend.
When does the fair officially start? Do you know?
I think today, because Frank was supposed to go to a ribbon cutting today for something.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I think it may be open today.
Nice.
So the horses are behind the Mike Webkenberg starting gate, and they are in his control. And we're going to turn the call over to the voice, Roger Houston.
For turn, the gate swings into the stretch end. Here they come. They're off and trotting off stride. Manny Mango at the start. Into the turn. Top Moneymaker on the inside. Up on the outside. Uncle Chip sticks ahead in front. Getting away 3rd is Hey Driver. Round the turn. Maladamia 4th. The trailer on the inside. Back trotting. Manny Mango. Down the backside they go. Top Moneymaker. Braden Rhodes shows the way. Racing 2nd. That is Uncle Chip. Trotting 3rd, Hey Driver. Gapped out 4th, Manny Mango. Trailing the field, Maladamia at the first quarter. 32 and 1. Midway around the turn, going to the 3/8 mark. Top Moneymaker leads the way by 2 1/4. Uncle Chip is there 2nd. Racing 3rd, Hey Driver. Field of trotters into the lane first time, coming to the halfway point. Manny Mango 4th, and further back, Maladamia trails the field, coming to the halfway station. Top Moneymaker by a length and a quarter. Uncle Chip right there 2nd, halfway home in 1:03. To the backside, Hey Driver 3rd, Manny Mango 4th. The trailer remains Maladamia. They straighten out, going down the backside to the 3/4 mark. Been there every step. Top Moneymaker racing 2nd is Uncle Chip. Hey Driver 3rd, gapped out 4th, Manny Mango. Further back, Maladamia. Out moving on the outside, Charlie Myrick takes command with Uncle Chip. And here comes Steve Schoeffel. Hey Driver from 3rd, now 2nd. 3/4, 135. Midway around the final turn, Uncle Chip has the lead. Hey Driver closing on the outside with each and every stride. Into the lane, it's Hey Driver drawn away. Uncle Chip 2nd, home 3rd, Top Moneymaker. It's all Steve Schoeffel. Hey Driver. Uncle Chip, Top Moneymaker. The mile, 2:04, 4/5.
2:04 and 4, so coming last half in 1 and 4. Last quarter 29 and a bit. Hey Driver getting his 2nd lifetime start, 2nd lifetime win. Boy, you can't ask for much more than that.
And has beat his record.
Yes. Yep, won at Carrollton in 2:10 and dropped that big, 2-4 and 4. Couple breakers, the 1 and the 2 both made breaks early, so they were kind of out of it right away.
Every horse is ready for the fourth.
Forgot to turn my phone down. I could hear myself watching, trying to keep an eye on the YouTube comments so we make sure everybody's okay. Got people for watching from, of course, Dave Myrick. Hi, Dave, from Margate, Florida. Kip from Van Wert, North Carolina. Piketon, South Carolina. Everybody says we have to go hit the ice cream bar in the first turn.
Ooh.
So I'm not sure where that is, but we'll try and scope it out between cards.
Can't go wrong with ice cream.
No. There's never bad ice cream, is there?
Nope. What's your go-to flavor?
It depends on the day.
Okay.
It really.
I get that.
Winner of the third race, hometown of Colt State, 2-year-old Colt Gelding Trot.
Number 5, Hey Driver. Kathy Schoffel, Daniel Gaelic, James Ruther, the owners. Steve Schoffel trains and drives his third win at the Ohio Fairs this season. 2-year-old Colt by Ready for Money. Tom Zari, home a winner in 2:04, 4/5. Final quarter 29 and 4, and that's another winner from Midland Acres, the home of Ready for Money. Who's the blanket in this race?
Oh, somebody got down here for the picture and the horse had already left. So at least they will get the blanket presented by MB Racing Stable. So even though they're not going to get a picture, they're going to take a picture anyway for the sponsor. Well, at least they got the blanket. So 3 in the books. Fourth coming up is the first of 2 divisions of the 2-year-old Colt Pacers, going for a purse of $6,987. Here's your official results.
The 2, Maladena, 5. The 3, Top Money Maker, 3. The 4, Uncle Chip, 2. The 5, Hey Driver, the winner. Top down, 4, 5, 3, 2, 1 on the bottom. The quarter, 32 and 1. The half, 103. 3/4, 135. The mile, 2:04, 4/5. Next up, race 4. No changes or corrections in the 4th. 2-year-old Colt and Gelding Pacers. Field of 5. Bring one out for the 4th.
Okay, 4th race coming up next. We will be back right after these messages to talk about those 2-year-old Colt Pacers.
Dublin Valley Farms, home of Volstead, sire of multi-million-dollar performers, with his first big crop of talented 2-year-olds making their mark on the track. Also standing, Slay, son of Chapter 7, with his highly anticipated first crop of yearlings selling this fall. And Coach K. Hanover by world record holder Walner with his first crop of 2-year-olds hitting the track this summer. Looking for your next superstar? Dublin Valley Farms and our clients proudly offer high-quality yearlings with pedigree, confirmation, and performance potential at public auctions this season. Backed by a team that cares, Dublin Valley Farms, Fredericksburg, Ohio. At Ohio State's Galbraith Equine Center, our veterinary champions are here for your champions 24/7, 365 days a year, providing advanced specialty care for sports horses from all stages and disciplines. Our expert team of boarded surgeons and sports medicine and rehabilitation specialists, together with veterinary cardiologists, internal medicine, and ophthalmologists, make our hospital your best resource for all sports horse performance issues. The Ohio State Veterinary Medical Center's Galbraith Equine Hospital. Call us today at 614-292-6661. It all begins with a dream. In Ohio's lush pastures, a foal is born with the heart of a champion. Through dedication, care, and generations of world-class breeding, that spark grows into raw power. Today, Ohio's Standardbred industry offers nearly $24 million in purses for Ohio breds, drawing the best and rewarding the brightest. Breed, buy, race, and win in Ohio.
So we had a track record tied here in the second race. And I'm going to give you a little quiz, Sam.
Oh.
The oldest trotting track record in the state. I'm going to go to the second oldest trotting track record in the state. You can either give me the oldest or the second oldest. What year do you think it would have been from?
Ooh. Can you give me a hint?
I can give you a hint that the second oldest trotting track record in the state is at Circleville.
Oh. I should know this.
You should know this, yes.
You've probably seen it like hundreds of times.
Yes,
you probably
yes,
have.
I have.
You've probably proofread it in the programs.
I don't know. I want to say 2007, but I don't think that's right.
Nope, you are wrong. The name of the horse, I'm going to give you another hint for the name of the horse. It's a very famous civil rights speech by Martin Luther King. He goes, I
have a dream?
Well, it is, but I will overcome.
I will overcome.
I will overcome held for 1995, 2 minutes flat at Circleville.
Ooh, okay.
But there is one just a little bit earlier than that, Berea, Laney Star, 2 minutes flat in 1993. So those are, it's kind of neat that those are such old track records that are still out there. Burton has the oldest, let me make sure, the oldest pacing track record, and that's from 1990, a horse called Bareback Rider.
Okay.
And the second oldest is from 1994 at Lisbon, Bud's Victory in 2 minutes flat. So
that shocks me. I feel like more recent would be more track records.
Right, and they are. It's just at those particular places, they just never had a horse that went that fast again.
What's the oldest standing record in Ohio for any? Is that?
Well, I think that would be that one
would
from
be it?
1990. Yeah.
Okay. There's
Yeah.
nothing from like 1960.
Not at the track. I shouldn't say it. Not at the tracks we're racing at now.
Okay.
Maybe some tracks that don't race anymore.
And
There's
they'll
still
never be replaced because they don't race anymore.
That's right. That's right. So it looks like we're getting ready for the post parade for race number 4. Again, that is the first of 2 divisions of the 2-year-old colt Pacers. You go into that, leave the gate and go into that first turn, you're looking right at a Ferris wheel, those colts.
Stake 2-year-old colt and gelding pace, $6,987, trophy by Hagerman Racing Stable. Number 1, Deep Eddie, the driver, Emmanuel Miller. Number 2, Opportunity Knox, Chris Hirschberger. Number 3, I Got Your Monty, Sean Smith-Peters. Number 4, CPF, Choco Liquor, Case Bateson. And number 5, Rose Run Clyde, Braden Rose in the Salpede. Horse will take a score and go to the gate. Win, place, show, perfected, trifecta wagering. Don't be shut out. You have less than 3 minutes.
So from the rail, Deep Eddie and Emmanuel Miller for trainer Herman Hagerman. Hagerman Racing and Daniel Schrock, the owners. This is a summa cum laude out of an Art Major mare, Azure Dio. 3 starts on the year, 1 second place finish. That was at Marion in 2, 4, and 1. And went to Northfield, tried the Buckeye Stallion Series, finished back, but did pace in 159 flat.
Into Opportunity Knox, driven by Chris Hirschberger. Trainer is Darren Harvey. Owner Wayne Mass Jr. and Eden Acres Farmstead. Has had 2 starts this year, but hasn't hit the board. Did have a, let's see here, at Northfield, got 4th and 158 and 1.
I Got Your Monty and Sean Smith-Peters. From the 3 hole, Sean is the trainer and co-owns along with Alexi Keel This is a Monty Mickey out of a Better to Light mare, Risky Romance. It was purchased at the Heartland sale, which is in Minnesota, for $6,000. 2 starts back, finished second at Cortland in 2, 4, and 4, but had a couple nice, a nice qualifier and start at Northfield in 59 and 2.
And for CPF Chocolate Liquor, driven by Case Bateson, trainer Jerry Miller. Crazy Parrot Farm and Jerry Miller are the owners. Has had 2 starts this year with 1 second. They're at Cortland. Had 207 and 4.
Rose Run Clyde, Braden Rhodes for Corey Day Ermond and Cap Equine Estates. A summa cum laude out of an Arts Place mare, Mrs. American Pie. 3 starts on the year, 1 win. That was at Northfield. A 2-year-old now winners of 1 race in 1:59 flat. Came home in 29 and 1. Had a 3rd place finish at the fair at Carrollton last week in 2, 6, and 1. It's already earned $5,300. CPF Chocolatier, I finally found out last week that is for Crazy Parrot Farm. Well, they name a lot of their horses now with that CPF prefix.
Okay.
And that's what that's for. As I mentioned when I was talking about I Got Your Monty, it was sold at the Heartland sale that for $6,000, and that is a sale up in Minnesota. The co-owner of this horse, Lexi Keel, is up in Minnesota at Running Aces. Sean and Alexa have their stable split between Ohio and Minnesota. So I just was watching a little bit of that last night because they were going to have their big Dan Patch night last night, but they had to cancel the night because of the heat.
Really?
Yeah.
How hot was it?
Over whatever the index says at the Minnesota Racing Commission. I'm not sure the numbers, but, they have that heat index thing. Just like we do here in Ohio, the racing commissions set that, and when that goes over, it's not good for man or beast, so they cancel that. It's just a shame when you have to cancel a big night like that up at Running Aces. So. But they're going to reschedule it. I think it's rescheduled for next Saturday.
Okay.
So the horses are heading to the Webkenberg starting gate. Mike will have them under his control. He has complete control of them until he says the word go, or they pass the start line, and then the presiding judge up here has the say over what goes on. So we're going to turn it over to Roger Houston for the call of the 4th.
Pacers are all in behind the Wolfenberg gate on the upper turn. The gate swings into the stretch, and here they come. They're off and pacing. Rose Run Clyde on the outside, 3 wide. Deep Eddie on the inside, taking a seat. Opportunity Knox 3rd. Getting away 4th, I Got Your Money, and treading the field, CPF Chocolate Liquor. On to the backside in the first quarter mark. That's Braden Rhodes. Rose Run Clyde leads by 2 1/4. Close in the gap. Emmanuel Miller, Deep Eddie 2nd. Racing 3rd. That's Opportunity Knox at the first quarter mark. I Got Your Money 4th. Opening quarter 30 1/5. Treading the field, CPF Chocolate Liquor as they race over to the 3/8 mark, all in straight alignment, into the lane first time, coming to the halfway station. Showing the way by a length and a half as they race over to the halfway point. Rose Run Clyde racing second is Deep Eddie, racing 3rd. That is Opportunity Knox. Coming to the outside, Sean Smith-Peters, I Got Your Monty. Going to be first up and quickly followed by Case Bateson, CPF Chocolate Liquor. Halfway home in 101 3 to the backside. Out moving from the pocket, Manny Miller, Deep Eddie, now second and moving up. Sneaking up the inside now, Opportunity Knox going to the 3/4 mark. Rose Run Clyde takes him over to the 3/4. Deep Eddie on the outside 2nd. Opportunity Knox 3rd. 4th is I Got Your Money. 3/4, 132 2. 3 wide from way back. On the move, CPF Chocolate Liquor. Into the lane they come. Rose Run Clyde has the lead by a length and a half. 4 of them across the track chasing the leader. Rose Run Clyde on the outside. Deep Eddie coming home. Rose Run Clyde. Deep Eddie. I got your money. 2:01 4/5.
The 2:01 and 4. That was a very exciting race for the fans here in the stands. I thought when Case Bateson first pulled out, I thought he was just going to swoop him, but
That's
then
what I was
he kind of stalled a little bit after he got out of the turn. 1-3 or 5-1-3, right?
There you go.
5-1-3.
Yep. This is Braden's second win for the card.
Doggone it. See, I didn't even fill out I have a nice
come
form,
on.
and I didn't even I didn't put one horse on it. Last night I put one horse on, and then that was it. That was all I did. I really wanted to keep track today so we could keep it tonight. So I'll have to start again.
Which track were you at yesterday?
Tiffin.
Okay.
Nice card last night. It was a beautiful night. Doug Ballinger, Matt Clark, and I were there. They had a cookout for the Horsemen in the back, which is always really nice.
This time, back in front of the
Going to the winner's circle, the winner of the 4th race, hometown of Colt Stake, 2-year-old Colt and gelding pace. Number 5, Rose Run Collide. Cap Equine Estates, Youngstown, Ohio. Corey Day Erman gets his 6th win this season at the fairs. And a driving double this afternoon for Braden Rhodes. The 2-year-old gelding by Summa Cum Laude at a Mrs. American Pie. Home winner in 2:01 4/5. Final half a minute and a fifth. Final quarter 29 and 2. Blanket presented by Hagerman Racing Stable. And that's another winner from Midland Acres, the home of Summa Cum Laude. Results are official. Number 1, Deep Eddie. 2. The 2, Opportunity Knox. 4. The 3, I Got Your Mom. 3. The 4, Sepia Choco Liquor. 5. The 5, Rose Run Clyde, the winner. Top down, 2, 4, 3, 5, 1 on the bottom. The quarter, 30 and a fifth. The half, 101 3. 3/4, 132 2. The mile, 2:01 4/5. 5th race, hometown of Colt Stake, 3-year-old Colt and gelding trot. Number 4, Halstead. Make the driver Bryce Brocklehurst. Bryce Brocklehurst drives the 4, Halstead.
So we got a few comments about track records, which is always kind of fun. Said, I Will Overcome was Fred Huff's horse. And Rod Harness said, my dad had the trotting track record at Chillicothe in 2.5 for a few years. Amazing how time and horse speed has flown. And Bobby Joe Martin says, I think she meant 1885 at the Glenville racetrack. The horse was Maud S., who was a very famous horse, and that was in 2.8 and 7. It must have been when they were, 2.8 and .75. So that was when they were timing in quarters.
Okay.
Now we time in fifths. So in 1885, the Glenville racetrack. So is that in Glenville, Ohio? And Bobby Joe said that is the oldest trotting track record in Ohio. So is that the city, Glenville, Ohio? And if you know what county it was. That would be interesting to
Yeah.
know what county it was. So dig a little more, Bobby Joe, and give us some more info. We've got, as you know, Roger Houston is our announcer. We have Billy Crichton, David Statz, Deb Rush, and Rod Newhart all there up there in the judges' stand doing all this work. So race 5 coming up. It is the second of 2 divisions of the 3-year-old colt trot. We only got 4 in it. One driver change that we know of, Bryce Brocklehurst, is driving the 4. So we'll be back shortly to take a look at these colts.
Who feeds your need for new ideas for your family's best farm future? Ohio Farm Bureau. We work with our members to shape ag policy that will positively impact our industry. Farm Bureau is advancing business solutions to give you a competitive advantage. We help you gather information to stay ahead of important topics and technologies. Plus, Ohio Farm Bureau creates opportunities for growth. Ohio Farm Bureau, feeding your need for new ideas.
The Ohio Harness Racing Passport is back. Sponsored by Webkenberg Starting Gates, the Passport takes you across Ohio's county fair circuit and now includes marquee events like Ohio Super Night. It's free and open to fans of all ages. Get your Passport from the OHHA broadcast team and collect your stamps. Earn prizes all season long with more ways to win. Compete for the grand prize. Experience Ohio through harness racing.
So Doug let us know that Glenville is a neighborhood on the east side of Cleveland in Cuyahoga County. So that's be interesting. We've been trying to collect a lot of the old track records and so forth. We have a list going on at OHHA, and we do not delete the track record that got broken. I think it's very important that we retain that history. It used to be that, once the new track record was broken, boom, it was gone. The old one was gone. Nobody knew. So we have a pretty good list. I think Sam went over it this winter, and
this is all
got it
going
all
in the
up to date.
museum too, right?
Into the museum. Absolutely.
Purse of $14,020. Mount Vernon Welding Supplies. Number 1, Creating Speed with Case Bateson. Number 2, Don't Dawdle Dude, Barney Dillon. Number 3, Short Range, the driver, Charlie Myrick. And number 4, Halstead, Bryce Brocklehurst in the sulky. Horse will take a score and go to the gate. Win, place, show. Perfecta, trifecta wagering on the 5th.
From the rail out, we have Creating Speed and Case Bateson, trainer Karen Freed. Karen, along with Dark Iron Racing and Crazy Parrot Farm, are the owners. This is a creatine out of a Broadway Hall mare, Broadway Angel. This horse has had 11 lifetime starts, 1 win as a 2-year-old in 2, 6, and 4. Last 2 starts have been nice. At Cortland finished 3rd in 2, 8, and 2, and Hilliard was just back by a neck in 2, 12, and 4.
And 2, Don't Dawdle Dude, driven by Barney Dillon and trained by him, also bred, has had 3 starts this year with 1/3 at Carrollton in 2:08 and 3. Lifetime mark is at Caldwell in 2:06 and 1.
The 3, Short Range, is owned, trained, and driven by Charlie Myrick. This is an in-range out of a Majestic Sun mare, Short Rain. 8 starts on the year, 1 win, just last start at Carrollton in 2-8. Did have some starts at Northfield where he was trotting in 58 and 4, 59, 58 and 4. So some nice miles on the big tracks.
And 4, Halstead, driven by Bryce Bucklehurst. Trainer is Miles Woolham and owner Robert Klein. Has had 10 starts this year with 6 seconds and 1/3. Has made a total of 28,000 this year. Had a second there at Northfield and 159.
Horse kind of likes to be second, doesn't he? I mean, 6 times out of just 10 starts.
Yep.
That's pretty amazing. And you know, make almost $29,000 finishing second. That's pretty darn good.
Looks like most of the starts have been at the Scioto or Northfield.
Yep. I always like to talk about Case Bateson when he's driving. I had him when I first got here, so he must have been about 15 years old. And he went to the Harness Horse Youth Foundation camp we held at Delaware. And boy, he wanted to be a driver in the worst way even at that age. And I think probably even younger than that, he has wanted to be a racehorse driver for a long time. So it's fun to see him starting out at camp and now coming here and driving.
Horse approaching the starting gate.
Two-year-old trotters are all in behind the gate. Gate swings into the stretch and here they come. They're off and trotting short range, fast out of the gate to the top for Charlie Myrick. On the inside, creating speed, gets away second. Up on the outside, third is Halstead. Inside, Don't Dawdle Dude. As they race to the backside, going to the first quarter mark. Short range has the lead by a length and a quarter. Creating speed is second. Don't Dawdle Dude racing third. Backing off fourth is Halstead as they race over to the first quarter mark. Short range and Charlie Myrick taking to that opening panel. Creating speed and Case Bateson second. Opening quarter 32 2/5. On the move from way back, Halstead. Bryce Brocklehurst from fourth is now third. On the inside, Don't Dawdle Dude fourth as they race by the 3/8 into the lane first time. On top of the field, it's short range in command for Charlie Myrick. Creating speed second. Halstead now third, now second, moving up with every stride. Treading the field, Don't Dawdle Dude. Halfway home, 104. The end of the turn they go. Short range, a length lead over on the outside. Halstead second. Inside, creating speed. Don't Dawdle Dude trails the field, all within 4 lengths. Down the backside to the 3/4 mark. The leader remains short range. Been there every step. Halstead, inch by inch, closing in on the leader. Now second at the 3/4 mark. Creating speed, right there. 3/4, 1:34, 4/5. Midway around the final turn. Nose to nose, stride for stride, toe to toe. 1/8 of a mile to go in Ohio. On the inside, short range. On the outside, Halstead. Short range, Halstead. Halstead digs in on the outside. Short range on the inside. Noses apart at the wire. I don't know if this place has got a name.
Well, what do you think, Sam? That was a tough one.
I don't know.
Between the 3 and the 4, Chris thinks the 4, Halstead got it. 2:04. I tell you, Halstead must like it out there because he was parked about every step of the way. He was kind of, he was 3rd and 4th. He was kind of out the entire mile, even when he could have ducked in and sit in 4th. But he must have had a reason that he wanted to stay out there. This is the horse that had 6 seconds. Maybe
well,
he
let's
finally
hope
got
it's the first one.
That may be a photo. Bryce Brocklehurst. We first saw him on the scene a couple of fairs ago and said he usually races at the Meadows. So he's coming over here and driving a lot for Miles Woolham.
Yeah, I wasn't sure when I saw the name. Never saw it before.
Four, three, one. 4, 3, 1. Unofficial.
So Halstead, after 6 times in the second spot, gets that win. 2:04, last half in a minute.
I think that's his lifetime mark, too. Was 2:07 and 3 down at Canton.
Yep, as a 2-year-old. Whoop. Whenever you drop something on these aluminum seats, it just rolls. We've got a nice crowd. This is a bit. This grandstand's a little deceiving because it's not very long, but it's so steep that there's a lot of seats in it, and we've got a nice little crowd in here for a mid-afternoon.
It's a good mix of ages, too.
Yes.
From the stands and going to the winner's circle. Unofficial winner of the 5th race, hometown at Colt Stake, 3-year-old Colt and gelding trot. Number 4, Halstead. Robert Klein of Millersburg, Ohio, the owner. Miles Woolham, the winning trainer. Bryce Brocklehurst in the sulky.
Hey, Chris, do you want something to put it on?
And will to win. Home a winner in 2:04. Final half a minute. Final quarter.
Oh, it's
29.
Not as close. You want to show it? Okay.
Blanket presented by Mount Vernon Welding Supplies. Miles Woolham, his initial win at the county fairs here in the Buckeye State. Same holds true for winning driver Bryce Brocklehurst. The results are official. Number 1, Creating Speed, 3. The 2, Don't Dawdle Do, 4. The 3, Short Range, 2. The 4, Halstead, the winner. Top down, 3, 4, 2. 1 on the bottom. The quarter, 32 and 2. The half, 104. 3 quarters, 134, 4. The mile, 2:04. 5th race was the 6th race. Number 3, Tangle Up. Make the driver Ammon Hirschberger. Ammon Hirschberger.
Okay, Chris is going to show you the photo. It's not as close as I thought, but there is the photo. Really was kind of a, what would you call that, Jim, a neck? I think that would be a neck apart. Okay. Thanks for bringing that down. Okay, so that was, I think Roger said that was Bryce Brocklehurst and Miles Woolham's first wins on the fair circuit this year.
Oh, sweet.
So good that Bryce made his way over here. So we're going to take a short break, and we're going to be back with race number 6. We've got 4 3-year-old Colt Pacers, the second of 2 divisions of the Colt Pacers. We'll be
when you need supplies for your horse, one name stands out: Big D's. Since 1976, Big D's Tack and Vet Supply has been the equine experts you can trust. Whatever your horse needs is available at Big D's Tack and Vet Supply. Order online at BigD'sWeb.com. Use code FAIR26 and receive $10 off your next order. Big D's Tack and Vet Supply.
Hickory Lane Farm is proud to have bred or produced 3 Dan Patch champions over the last 3 years. Located in Findlay, Ohio, Hickory Lane Farm bred and sold world champion It's Academic. We also co-bred and sold sophomore Breeders' Crown winner Yo Tilly. Our stallion, In Range, set new sales records at the 2025 Jug Sale and is the sire of Set Your Sights High, who was last season's Dan Patch 2-year-old trotting filly. Find your next champion at the Hickory Lane Farm consignment.
Once a year, the greatest converge. 12 championship races, over $7 million on the line. History will be made. Legends will rise. In October 2026, Scioto Downs becomes the venue where speed meets destiny. The Breeders' Crown, harness racing's ultimate showdown. It all comes down to the Breeders' Crown.
Charlie Myrick's dad, Dave Myrick, is always one of our most avid listeners and watcher of the races, and he just said that Charlie, who was finished second in the last race, warmed up his first horse here when he was 6 years old, sitting on Cliff Hyber's lap.
Oh my goodness.
So I guess Charlie's been around this track a little bit. Hearing Frank reminded me that today he is, I believe it's tonight, he is off for the official ribbon cutting of the new Ag building at the Ohio State Fair. I remember you being in that old Ag building, Sam, when you were just a kid. And OHHA used to go and set up a booth and have all sorts of giveaway things. So we were in there with the dairy cows and the beef cows and chickens and, everybody. Because harness racing is a huge part of the agriculture business in Ohio. And now I think it was 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, that they tore that old building down. Three. Yeah. And then redid it. And so tonight is the grand opening. It's called Imagine Agriculture, with Imagine with the AG big. So it's pretty cool. They say I'm anxious. I hope I have time to go see it because it's supposed to be pretty neat. And there is a fair amount of information about horses and hopefully horse racing because, as we said, it's a huge business, huge part of Ohio's agriculture.
Are they still having different booths from different organizations come in?
Not exactly that. I think it's all set up already.
Okay.
Kind of one of those things where you don't have to man it.
Bit of a Towel, JJ Carter. Number 3, Tangle Up New with Emmett Hirschberger. And number 4, Gypsy's brother, Emmanuel Miller, in the sulky. Hammond Hirschberger drives the 3, Tangled Up New.
Okay, from the rail we have Catch the Killer and Chris Hirschberger. Darren Harvey trains for Wayne Mast, Eden Acres Farmstead, This is a Catch the Fire out of Western Ideal mare I Kill Time. 11 starts this year, 4 wins. The most recent win was at Northfield Park, and a non-winner's of 4 in 55-2, but has a mark of 52-4 at the Meadows this year.
And 2, Bit of a Town, driven by Javian Carter and trained, is the Sean James Butler is the owner. Has 1 start this year. Did not make the board. But got 564.
Tangled Up New. Ammon Hirschberger will drive for Daniel Hale. Daniel is also the trainer, the owner, and the breeder. This is a Fool Me Once out of a Liz Marie mare, Liz Marie's Lady. 1 official start on the year. That was at Bucyrus, finished 3rd. Back by 7 lengths in 2 minutes and 3/5. And a nice qualifier at Scioto Downs, where he paced in 59-4.
Gypsy's brother, driven by Emmanuel Miller, trainer Herman Hagerman, and also is the owner and breeder, has had 13 starts this year with 4 wins, 2 seconds, and 1 third, with a lifetime start of 151-4 there at Scioto Downs.
Nice field of horses. Catch the Killer, the richest horse in the race, having almost $54,000, and that mark of 152 in 4, but then Gypsy's brother on the outside got a mark of 51 and 4. So there's some pretty quick horses in there, and then the two more inexperienced ones in the middle. They have a very well-groomed pulling track on the inside of the racetrack, our racetrack. Usually at this time of the year, they're they haven't smoothed them out yet and finished them up for the, because I'm not sure when their pulls are, but boy, it's a nice looking infield.
I think they had pools last night.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's what I was told. Not 100% sure. But.
Could be why it is in such good shape.
Mm-hmm. I keep smelling barbecue.
Yeah, I think there's quite a few on the walk or come on the way over here. We just have to figure out where. Oh, I bet that's the ice cream place right down there.
Which one?
It's got a red. It's like 3/4 of the way through the turn. It's got a red next to the American flag.
Oh.
You see that one?
Yeah.
That could be the ice cream place.
Well, there's an ice cream place that's directly behind us, which you can hear the mechanical or the machine pumping.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I was wondering what that noise was.
Yeah, it was driving me nuts, and then I walked back there. I was like, oh, that's what it is. So I'm not sure if that's the place. There's another one right at the end of the grandstand, and then there's probably one over there.
Huh. Well, we'll have to try them all.
Yep, sounds good to me.
Let's turn it over to Roger.
They're often pacing from the outside. Gypsy's brother goes to lead with Catch the Killer on the inside. Off stride, tangled up in you. Trailing the field, following the early break. Bit of a town. Go on to the backside. Two of them stay flat. Down the backside, go on to the first quarter mark. On top of the field, Gypsy's brother by 2.5. Catch the Killer closing the gap second, racing third. Bit of a town, back on the outside, tangled up in you. Opening quarter, 29 1/5. Into the turn they go. Gypsy's brother by 2.25 lengths. Catch the Killer is there second, tangled up in you. Racing third, Bit of a Town trails the field as they race into the lane first time, coming to the halfway point. On top, Gypsy's brother showing the way for Emmanuel Miller. Racing second is Catch the Killer. Tangled up in you, races third, Bit of a Town fourth. Halfway home, 57 3, 28 2. Second panel. On to the backside. Gypsy's brother opens up, now by 3, make it 4. Catch the Killer is there second, racing third, tangled up in you. Trailing the field, Bit of a Town as they race over to the 3/4 mark. 3/4, 1:26. Could we break the track record? We'll know certainly. On top of the field, that is Gypsy's brother with the lead by 6. Catch the Killer is there second, tangled up in you third. Outside, Bit of a Town coming home, battling the clock. It's Gypsy's brother and Emmanuel Miller. On top by 4. Catch the Killer is second. The battle's on for third. The mile, a new track record. 1:55 2/5.
1:55 2. Joe Cooper said maybe a new track record here, and Tim says yep, and I call that. Joe, you called it. 1:55 2. Didn't just break the track record, kind of smashed it.
Yeah.
What a good mile. I mean, and that colt was not pushed at all because the second horse was quite a ways back. It did look like he was getting a little tired coming right down the deep stretch, but
still had a good hold, though, at the end there.
Yeah. This is his home track. Herman Hagerman trains right here at the Knox County Fairgrounds, so big deal for them to hold this track record at your home track. Wow. Home in 29 2. First quarter 29 1. Second quarter was 28 2. Roger said so. Unfortunately, two more inexperienced horses both made break, so that's too bad, because then they were back a ways.
Yep.
It was almost like 2 races.
This time, back in front of the stands,
And get these
the
folks
new
off the
track record holder at the Knox County Fair, number 4, Gypsy's brother. Over Herman Hagerman of Mount Vernon, Ohio. Herman Hagerman gets his 31st win of the season at the Ohio Fairs. Emmanuel Miller, winning drive number 26. The 3-year-old gelding by Racing Hill out of Blue Ridge, Sedalia. 155-2. Track record, Pacers at the Knox County Fair.
Still got the earplugs in.
Huh?
You still got the earplugs in.
Uh-huh. Some
Notice the earplugs.
Still in the ears. Might have gone at 53. Results are official. Number 1, Catch the Killer, 2. Number 2, Bit of a Town, 3. The 3, Tangled Up in You, 4. The 4, Gypsy's Brother, the winner. Top down, 2, 3, 4. 1 on the bottom. The quarter, 29-1. The half, 57-3. 3 quarters, 126. The mile, 155. 2/5. Track record for Pacers at the Knox County Fair. 7th race, home talent, 2-year-old Colton Gelding Trotters, 5 of you. No changes, race 7.
So that mile in 55-2, new track record, also the all-age record, but of course also the 3-year-old colt pacing record. You know what we need to do, Sam? We need to take our existing list of track record holders and rearrange them by time.
Okay.
You know, because I know 55-2 is a really good, but I know that there's a couple of 53s. I think Washington Courthouse has 53 and somebody else. So we should, so we can see the fastest in the state. That would be a cool thing. I think it wouldn't be too hard to do.
No.
With our handy dandy Excel sheets. So quite a mile, new track record, Gypsy's Brother. 7th race coming up, the second of 3 divisions of the 2-year-old trotters, 5 in it. No changes that we know of, so we'll be back to talk about all 5 right after this.
The Ohio equine industry needs your help. I'm Scott Mogan, president of the Ohio Harness Horsemen Association. With over 300,000 horses in Ohio, the economic impact of the equine industry in the state is over $2.8 billion. That means jobs that pump millions of dollars into the local economy and support thousands of families. For Ohio's equine industry to remain strong, we need to send a clear message to our legislators about the important role that the agricultural small businesses play in Ohio's economy. To do that, we need your help. PACER, the Political Action Committee for Equine Racing, helps support and inform on issues that could positively affect Ohio harness racing. Please consider a donation to PACER. To donate, visit our website at ohha.com or call 614-221-3650. Your donation will help keep harness racing strong in Ohio. Thank you for your support.
Hey kids, we invite you to join the Backstretch Buddies Club, a fun and free club for kids 12 and under who love horses and wants to be a part of harness racing in Ohio. Once you've signed up, you will be able to join Willie Winnett in exciting adventures and receive awesome surprises. Sign up today using the QR code.
So once again, Sam, tell those who are just joining us about Saturday night with Willie Winnett.
So Saturday night is the state fair races at Scioto Downs, and we are having our youth night. So it was 1 year from when we opened up the Backstretch Buddies membership, and we are going to be having paddock tours around Scioto, and then also decorating horseshoes for adults and kids. And then hopefully we get some more members signed up for this upcoming year, and then also get some youth membership, which is our new membership from ages 13 to 17. So right now we only have 2. We haven't really publicized that much, but hopefully we get more that night.
Be a fun night, fun stuff to do, and as we said, there also going to be the corgi races and bounce house, petting zoo, yeah, all that kind of fun stuff.
Is there a reverse petting zoo?
To unpet them?
No, where they pet you.
Oh. I don't know. You wouldn't want them to do it too hard, would you?
No. I guess it depends on the animal.
Yeah. So we were talking about that track in Glenville. Doug says the track in Glenville was called the Cleveland Driving Club, built in 1870. It was a 1-mile dirt track. Wow. That's pretty cool. Joe said, I would like to see all show track records for 2-year-old and 3-year-old horses for trotters and pacers. And a lot of them do. Tim, you are right. A lot of them do have the divisional winners. And as many as we know of, we write those down and we keep track of them. We don't have them up any place.
Yeah, we could probably put that on the website.
On the website, yeah, that would be kind of cool.
It'd be easy.
Yes, yes. We've got Rod Cooper up here getting his passport stamped. Are you lost, Rod? How far is this from home for you?
Well, they were like 2 hours.
2 hours, just like every place. Every place is 2 hours from you. Oh, okay.
Trophy presented in memory of Richard A. Van Roden. Number 1, My Little Mickey, John G. Wingard. Number 2, T-Boy, Braden Rose. Number 3, Moody with Eric Miller. Number 4, Hill of Love, Michael Miller. And number 5, Bald Bob, Keith Cash Jr. in the sulky. Horse will take a score and go to the gate. Win, place, show, perfecta, trifecta wagering on the 7th. Don't be shut out. Wager now.
So quick about Rod Cooper. He's here watching horses. He's going to another track tonight. He started out to be, he was a fan, and then he started out in the fractional ownership, owned 1% of one, and then 1% of two, then 1% of five. And now he has partnerships. He owns half of the horses, and he has a lot of horses in partnership with different trainers across Ohio. So he's really jumped into this full with both feet. He's a farmer. So he plants in the spring, harvests in the fall, and watch races all summer long.
Sounds like a pretty good life.
It does. Sounds really good. So let's talk about the horses in this race. Like we said, this is the second of 3 divisions of the 2-year-old colt trot. My Little Mickey, John G. Wengard, is the driver and trainer. Mark Troyer, the owner and breeder. This is a Muscle Diamond out of a Big Rigs mare, Big Trixie, making his very first lifetime start.
And 2, T-Boy, driven by Braden Rhodes. Trainer is Bill Rhodes, and David Beachy is the owner. Has 3 starts this year with 1 second and 2 thirds. Last 2 starts has had a third, and the fastest so far has been 2:04 and 2.
Eric Miller drives and trains the 3 Moody, owned by Buckeye Trotters, Millersburg, Ohio. This is a mission-accepted colt out of an Uncle Peter mare, Tootie. Has had no starts, was in the box at Cortland, but was scratched transportation.
And the 4, Hill of Love, driven by Michael Miller, trainer Brian Miller, and Robert Klein is the owner, has 1 lifetime start with getting a third there at Bucyrus at 2:15 and 2.
And rounding out the field from the outside, Bald Bob, Keith Cash Jr. drives for Larry Clayball. Larry is the owner and trainer. A Muscle Up the Goal out of a Muscle Hill mare, Revival. 3 lifetime starts, 2 of those being wins, and those were his last 2 starts. Hilliard in 2:8 and 2, and Cortland in 2:9 and 2. Finished 4th. very first start out at Marion. So nice 3 starts, 2 wins. Kind of a nice start to his career. There's supposedly a story behind Bald Bob. Somebody was going to come and talk to us about it, but that person hasn't shown up yet. So maybe we'll still get them, and they can tell us all about Bald Bob.
Oh, yeah. Maybe after the race.
Yeah. Maybe they're waiting to see how he does.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yep.
Because we're staying all night tonight, so I know we're coming back.
Perfect. Yep.
That's somebody else coming to get their passport initialed. We are not putting, we had the little horseshoes last year that we used, and they were kind of fun, but gosh, they were hard to keep track of. You know, they were all rolled up in a roll, and I cannot count the number of times that it rolled down the grandstand, and then you had to roll them all back up again. So we decided it'd be a little bit easier just to put our initials on.
Didn't somebody steal a roll too? I thought that was the controversy last year.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that, I don't remember that.
I'm sure there was a suspicious passport sent at the end of the season, right? With
Yeah.
every single
single one, yeah. That would be suspicious. But I know there is some kind of a little bet going on with a couple of them. I know, a little side bet. So Richard Miller, our winner from last year, somebody challenged him to go to every single fair. He only missed 10 last year.
Oh,
he went to
wow.
almost everything. So he has got that
Including
challenge.
the double cards?
Including the double cards, yeah.
Yeah, there's fairs.
Yeah.
Well, this year we have 5 on one day. How's he going to pull
I
that
don't know
off?
how he's going to pull that. That's right.
I'd say maybe 3, but he's not going to be able to stay for him.
Right. Watch a couple races, and then off he'll go. So let's turn it over to Roger Houston for the call of the 7th.
To the stretch end. Here they come. They're off and trotting. T-Boy goes to the lead. Bald Bob on the outside second. Getting away third is Moody. Into the turn, My Little Mickey fourth. Up on the outside fifth, that is Hill of Love. As they race around the turn, going to the backside, My Little Mickey goes off stride. Down the backside they go. T-Boy and Braden Rhodes show the way by a length and a quarter. Bald Bob is there second, racing third, Moody. Fourth, Hill of Love, and the trailer is My Little Mickey. Opening quarter, 31 2/5. Into the turn, going to the 3/8 mark. On top of the field and showing the way, that's Braden Rhodes in command with T-Boy by a length and a half. Racing second is Bald Bob, Keith Cash Jr. into the lane, racing up from the outside now, coming on, Hill of Love. On the inside, Moody and the trailer, My Little Mickey, as they're halfway home. The leader, T-Boy, at a half, 1:04. Into the turn they go. T-Boy on top by a length and a quarter. Racing second is Bald Bob, out moving on the outside as they race around the turn. Hill of Love goes off stride. Moody is back now third. Making a break, My Little Mickey. Down the backside, Moody is off stride. Going to the 3/4 mark, Bald Bob. Keith Cash Jr. grabs the racetrack. At the 3/4, 1:35. Around the final turn. Racing second is T-Boy. Third is Moody. Little more than an 8 to go. It's Bald Bob with the lead. Racing second, T-Boy. As they race into the lane coming home, it's all Keith Cash Jr. and Bald Bob showing the way. Cash looks over his shoulder and there's nobody there. Bald Bob, T-Boy. On third, Moody. The mile, 2:05, 3/5.
.205 and 3. There was some yelling going on down there, wasn't there, between the third and fourth horses?
Yep.
I am looking. Angela Clayball said she sent me a message about Bald Bob, but I cannot find it. It's not in my messages and not in my email, so I don't know where it might be.
This is 3 wins in a row from him.
Okay, we will see if we can find out that story about Bald Bob. Especially now since he's a winner, we really got to know. Won 3 in a row. He and Bald Bob and T-Boy, the only ones that did not make a break. The other 3 all made breaks at one time or another. Looks like we got a golf cart full. Lots of people coming for this picture.
Official winner of the 7th race, hometown of Colt State, 2-year-old Colton Gelding Trot. Number 5, Bald Bob. Larry Clayball, Medina, Ohio. Owns and trains his 3rd win at the Fairs this season. Keith Cash Jr. with his 3rd winning drive. If you see Larry Clayball, you got to comment about that shirt. He's got over a dozen of these Hawaiian shirts. For Bald Bob, 3 in a row in Ohio. Results are official. Number 1, My Little Mickey, 5. The 2, T-Boy, 2. The 3, Moody, 3. The 4, Hill of Love, 4. The 5, Bald Bob, the winner. Top down, 5, 2, 3, 4. 1 on the bottom. The quarter, 31 and 2. The half, 104. 3/4, 135. The mile, 205. 3/5. 8th race, 2-year-old Colton Gelding Pace. 5 of you, no changes. Race 8.
Notice that Bald Bob is wearing elbow boots. And you know, you can go a year without seeing a set of elbow boots on a horse, and then I've seen a couple of them this year. But then I'm also thinking maybe I saw them on Bald Bob at Hilliard. Maybe that was where. But I know I saw elbow boots on somebody else. It's not a common piece of equipment anymore. The way the horses are gaited, they just don't fold up quite as much as they used to.
I can't say I've ever seen one.
Yeah, and these are hard to see because they're all black, so you don't even really notice them that much. But I should have pointed them out in the winner's circle. But 2, 5, and 3, we're still waiting for the story about Bald Bob, so hopefully we'll get that shortly. 8th race coming up. 2nd of 2 divisions, the 2-year-old Colt Pacers, 5 in it. Not a 1 has visited the winner's circle yet, so one will get there today. We'll be right back.
At Ohio State's Galbraith Equine Center, our veterinary champions are here for your champions 24/7, 365 days a year, providing advanced specialty care for sports horses from all stages and disciplines. Our expert team of boarded surgeons and sports medicine and rehabilitation specialists, together with veterinary cardiologists, internal medicine, and ophthalmologists, make our hospital your best resource for all sports horse performance issues. The Ohio State Veterinary Medical Center's Galbraith Equine Hospital. Call us today at 614-292-6661.
Own a little and love it a lot. TheStable.ca is an award-winning fractional ownership operation. Buy as little as 1% of a racehorse and experience 100% of the thrill. TheStable.ca makes ownership easy, accessible, and affordable. Communication and customer service are at the heart of everything we do. Get started at thestable.ca.
Do you love horses and the outdoors? There are hundreds of immediate openings across Ohio for caretakers and grooms. Work with these beautiful animals every day. Health insurance, vision care, prescription benefits, and a retirement plan are available to those that qualify. Help care for these beautiful animals. Immediate openings across Ohio. For more information, visit OhioHorseJobs.com. That's OhioHorseJobs.com.
Okay, so that last commercial about OhioHorseJobs.com, don't forget to check that out every once in a while if you are interested. Or if you have a job available for somebody, let us know. We'll post it on there. That website kind of gets, how do I want to say this? It shows up, say like you're somebody that goes on the internet and looks for horse jobs someplace, then that'll be one of those paid advertisements that pops up on your feed so you can see. But there's a lot of jobs, especially right now, and I think especially from now until through September, because pretty soon, hard to believe, but pretty soon we're going to be having yearling sales. Yeah. So those yearlings will have to go someplace to get their first lessons and everything. And also you're still racing your 2-year-olds and your 3-year-olds, so you're still racing. There's a lot of big racing coming up in September, a lot of championships and the babies. So there's going to be a lot of trainers and owners that are looking for help.
When's the first sale?
I believe August 20-something at the Blooded Horse sale.
Okay.
It's usually, and then we've got the Select sale, the Buckeye Classic sale. There's some Indiana sales that have a few Ohio breds in them. Of course, then you got Lexington and Harrisburg towards the end of the year. The sale, the North American sale up in Mount Hope right around Christmas time. So lots of places to get horses, that's for sure. I wonder, we're talking about, I'm looking at our feed, and Joe Cooper's talking about the track records again and how it would be nice to have all the track records. It would be really nice, those fairgrounds or those tracks that are not around anymore. It would be really fun to have a list of those because, now we race at 65 county fairs and then plus the Ohio State Fair. So if there was another dozen or something, which there probably was at some of these other fairs that aren't racing now. I think we have 28 fairs in the state that do not race horses. Like, why? But maybe they don't have a track. Okay.
Are you saying you want to do this more?
Well, 10:30 tonight, I'll tell you.
Okay.
But no, I think it's just interesting to keep that history.
Yeah, I wonder how we could find that.
Yeah. I know we couldn't look through the really, really old yearbooks.
Yeah.
Because they listed, those really old yearbooks, they listed every single track and every race in those books. I don't know how they did that in the late 1800s, early 1900s. I mean, it's just incredible that they could put all that information. I mean, we're so used to the computers and being able to do that, but how did they do that back then?
Yeah.
We have a lot of those books at the office. We do not have a full set of records, but I think it was in 90-something they went to, everything was computerized at the United States Trotting Association, so they didn't produce those books anymore that had all those races in it. That's like a big job to go through those.
Oh, yeah.
Look at them all. Okay, we're about ready for the post parade. Let's turn it over to Roger.
$6,987. Trophy by Hagerman Racing Stable. Number 1, Boys Will Be Boys. The driver, Emmanuel Miller. Number 2, Hot on Your Heels with Chris Hirschberger. Number 3, CPF Fame. The driver, Case Bateson. Number 4, Wasted by 12. Eric Miller. And number 5, Eagle Wings, Keith Cash Jr. in the sulky. Horse will take a score and go to the gate. Don't be shut out. Wager now.
So let's take a closer look at the horses in this race. Boys Will Be Boys. Emmanuel Miller drives for Herman Hagerman, Hagerman Racing. A Western Terror out of a Dragon Again mare. This Dragon rocks. 5 starts on the year, 1 second and 2 thirds. Last start out was a third place finish at Bucyrus. His co-paced in 2, 3, and 1. Had a second at Circleville, 2, 6, and 4. Doesn't Circleville seem like a long time ago?
It does.
It definitely does. This colt was purchased at the Buckeye Classic sale for $7,000.
In 2, Hot on Your Heels, driven by Chris Hirschberger. Trainer is Darren Harvey. Has had 1 start this year there at Carrollton, but did not make the board, but was an Ohio Select sale for $40,000.
Must be something about this colt that they liked.
It was a catch of fire.
CPF Fame, Case Bateson drives for Karen Freed and Crazy Parrot Farm. It's a Western Fame out of a Cam Luck mare, Jan's Legacy. 3 starts on the year, has not hit the board yet, but has got some 5th place finishes. 3 starts back at Northfield, did pace in 2, 1, and 4.
In the 4, Wasted by 12, trained and drove by Eric Miller. Has 2 starts this year at Carrollton and Cortland, but has not made the board yet.
Keith Cash and Larry Cloubaugh team up again. We're the 5 Eagle Wings. A Monty Mickey out of a Sunshine Beach mare, Paris Rose. William Claybaugh and Larry Claybaugh, the owners, has had 3 starts this year, 1 second place finish. That was his last start out at Hilliard in 2, 3, and 2. A $14,000 purchase at the Buckeye Classic sale. So as we said earlier, all maidens. Nobody has hit the winner's circle yet, so they'll be fighting for that honor today. The wind has picked up. It's just wonderful up here in the grandstand.
Feels great.
A nice breeze. This the track itself is like surrounded on 3 sides by hills. I mean, the first turn, it's quite a hike up there where we parked our cars.
Yeah.
It'll be a long trip up there to late tonight to find them. Nice barns on the backside. Open shed row barns, and then they've got some inside barns over on the side. So nice place to train horses here. So let's turn it over to Roger Houston for the call of the 8th.
Pacers are all in behind the Wolfenberg starting gate on the upper turn. The gate swings into the stretch, and here they come. They're off and pacing hot on your heels, goes right out for the lead. Boys Will Be Boys on the inside, outside Eagle Wings, now second and going right on to the top for Keith Cash Jr. Getting away 4th, the CPF Fame, treading the field as they race around the turn, Wasted by 12. Down the backside they go. On the outside, Eagle Wings take command. Hot on your wheels, right there second, racing third as they race into the turn. Boys Will Be Boys as they race over the first quarter mark in 30 seconds flat. Once again, all in straight alignment as they race over to the 3/8 mark on top of the field. Chris Hirschberger, hot on your heels, into the lane, first time. Eagle Wings right there second. Boys Will Be Boys third. CPF Fame pacing 4th. Trailing the field, that's Wasted by 12. Eric Miller can see them all halfway home in 1 minute, 1 second as they race into the turn. Continue to show the way, hot on your heels. Here comes Manny Miller. Boys Will Be Boys. Now second on the outside, but not picking up much ground in the turn. Racing third, Eagle Wings, tipping the outside with cover, CPF Fame. Trailing the field, Wasted by 12. Down the backside they go, 3 in, 2 out. Going 3 wide, Case Bateson, CPF Fame. Now third on the outside, 3/4 in 1:32 and 4. Off stride, CPF Fame. A little more than an 8 to go. on top of the field, hot on your heels. Outside, Boys Will Be Boys second. Racing third, Eagle Wings. Less than an 8 to go. Hot on your heels with the lead. Trying to close the gap. Boys Will Be Boys. On the inside, Eagle Wings. But they're all chasing. Hot on your heels. Boys Will Be Boys. Eagle Wings is third. The mile, 2:04, 2/5.
2:04 and 2, hot on your heels. Chris Hirschberger, Darren Harvey. Just over the weekend, Darren Harvey had a horse in the Ohio Sire Stakes that won. And that horse has won previous Ohio Sire Stakes, so got a nice one in that. I can't remember what division it was. And that is the way it goes with your stables. You've got some that are good at the fairs, and then you've got some that are going on and being in the Sire Stakes or the Buckeye Stallion Series. Place for every horse in Ohio.
Yep. Are you more of a fair person or a raceway person?
I love the fairs. I really do. I think it's so much fun to watch these horses, when they're first starting out and they're fumbling and bumbling around, and then come fall, and boy, they look like racehorses,
Yep.
And also those that look like racehorses right off the bat. I mean, there's some of them that you think, oh my gosh, that can't be a 2-year-old. Oh. But I like the big races too. That's always fun. It just seems like I think the fairs are more fun.
Yep. That's how I think.
Yeah.
Well, and each fair has character.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
2 fairs are alike, and they're all a little different and unique.
Yep.
Some better than others.
Some internet better than others.
Yes. Some sound equipment better than others.
But you're right. You get that different, the different atmosphere.
Not to mention, you get to see the great state of Ohio, driving through all these crazy places.
Everywhere.
Race, hometown of Colt Stake, 2-year-old Colt and gelding pace. Number 2, hot on your heels. Wayne Mass Jr., Eden Acres Farmstead. Darren Harvey and S. Miller. Darren Harvey's initial win at the fairs this season. Chris Hirschberger, win number 2 at the county fairs. 2-year-old Colt will catch the fire at Pentathlon. Home winner in 2:04, 2/5, a lifetime best. Darren Harvey, Chris Hirschberger, hot on your heels. Results are official. Number 1, Boys Will Be Boys, 2. The 2, Hot on Your Heels, the winner. The 3, CPF Fame, 5. The 4, Wasted by 12, 4. The 5, Eagle Wings, 3. Top down, 215, 4, 3 on the bottom. The quarter 30, the half 101, 3/4 132, 4. The mile 2:04, 2/5. 9th race, hometown of Colt Stake, 2-year-old Colt and gelding trot. 5 of you, get them ready. Race 9.
So talking about tracks that aren't anymore, Plain City used to have a track. Medina County Fair had good racing there for many years, a nice track. Doug said he trained his horse there one year. David Myrick said, if I remember correctly, when I first started racing in Ohio, there were 87 fairs.
Oh, wow.
Chris, can we just add a few more to your schedule?
Let's do it. I'm in.
Wow.
I want to set a record.
And, of course, that was, Tim says they used to drive when they had 2 heats, and that's another thing that has gone by the wayside. They have, we used to race 2 heats. I mean, I can remember looking through those old books we were talking about before. You look back there, and they were going 4 heats. I mean, it was just incredible.
Wow. I've never seen that.
Yeah, and then plus, you figure in the early 1900s, they drove the horse to the fair.
Yeah.
Everybody in the buggy, and then they'd unhook the horse, and then they'd race it, and then have to drive back home. So, some tough old Standardbreds, that's for sure. So 8 races in the books. Let's see, our penultimate race coming up. the third of 3 divisions of the 2-year-old colt trotters. And we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Dean Gillespie, and I want to tell you about the Ohio Colt Racing Association. There's 19 member fairs, and they sponsor the Partial Futurity in Greenville, Ohio. You need to race in the OCRA. Great racetracks, great people. Bring the kids and come out to the fair, and remember, fair time is fun time.
When you need supplies for your horse, one name stands out, Big D's. Since 1976, Big D's Tack and Vet Supply has been the equine experts you can trust. Whatever your horse needs is available at Big D's Tack and Vet Supply. Order online at BigD'sWeb.com. Use code FAIR26 and receive $10 off your next order. Big D's Tack and Vet Supply.
All right, back here at the Mount Vernon Fair in Knox County Fair in Mount Vernon. I had in my head that this place was like right off the freeway, but it definitely wasn't.
No, not at all.
Have to go the back roads for a little ways.
I took the back roads all the way here.
All the way, because you said 23 was shut down.
Yep.
Accident or something.
Like a dump truck or something flipped over.
Oh boy.
Not sure.
Cool.
It's not cool.
Well, I hope everyone's okay.
Yeah.
I wonder what it was full of.
Yeah. What did you say? The wiener dog races are at 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can hear them barking. They're all ready to go.
Last year, didn't we have like 8 heats or something? Something outrageous.
Was it really?
Well, we stayed, and we were like, wow, this was way longer than we ever anticipated. Then we had like a short window before the next racing.
Rod Harness says a local Pike County historian has a book about Pike County harness racing, and in the book it stated that they used to unload them off the train and race them.
Yeah.
That would have been really cool to see that.
I mean, are we talking 1800s?
Probably.
Yeah.
18 early 1900s.
So all these standardbreds at that time were being ridden traditionally most of the time, right?
I think driven.
Well,
you know,
I mean, you're riding them to the track.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
Number 1, CR Mission, the driver Emmanuel Miller. Number 2, Vacation Hill with Michael Miller. Number 3, Smokin' Guns, Steve Schokel. Number 4, In the Plan, Jerry Miller. And number 5, Diamond Fashion, James Day in the sulky. Horse will take a score and go to the gate. Don't be shut out. Wager now.
And we have had 8 races and 8 different trainers have won, so kind of spreading the love around a little bit today.
For sure.
So again, this third of 3 divisions of the 2-year-old colt trotters, CR Mission and Emmanuel Miller for Herman Hagerman and David Vanetti. This is a mission accepted colt out of a Triumph and Caviar mare driving Miss Sadie. That's cute. Trick on words. 4 starts on the year, 3 wins and a third. Those 3 wins were back to back to back. Hilliard in 2-5-3, Bellefontaine in 2-5-2, Marion in 2-11-2, and a third place finish at Paulding. Already earned almost $10,000.
In the 2, Vacation Hill, driven by Michael Miller, trainer Brian Miller, and Robert Klein as the owner, has 2 starts this year with 1 win at Cortland, going in 2-12-4, and then has 1 third, has made $3,444, and lifetime start is 2-12-4.
Smokin' Guns, Steve Shuffle up. He is also the trainer. Kathy Shuffle, James Ruther, and Daniel Goehle. I'm sorry, Goehle. Sorry about that. 4 starts on the year for this in-range colt. has had one second-place finish. That was at the Meadows in a pop-up 2-year-old colt race in 1:57.3. And the 4 starts he's had now, he's paced right around 57 each time, was in 2 divisions of the Buckeye Stallion Series and finished 4th in each of those.
In the 4, In the Plan, driven by Jerry Miller and trained, owned by Jerry Miller as well, has 2 starts this year with 2 seconds, both at Bucyrus and Hilliard, with finishing in second of 2:09 and 4 with the fastest.
And the 5 on the outside, James Day drives Diamond Fashion for Isaiah Shrake. Isaiah trains and co-owns along with Terry Shrake. This is a colt, muscle diamond colt out of a Broadway Hall where Emotional Fashion has 2 second-place finishers his last 2 starts. Cortland in 2:13 and Carrollton in 2:17 and 2. Had a qualifier at Northfield in 2:7 and 3. It was a blooded horse sale purchase for $5,200. So a couple horses, CR Mission and Vacation Hill, have both found their way to the winner's circle so far this year, but the other ones aren't doing bad either. It's kind of a wide open race. If I had to pick one from the rail, I would probably pick CR Mission because Plussy, that Emmanuel Miller and Herman Hagerman, they have done really well. Going to Marysville tonight at 5 o'clock and right here at 6 p.m. So I heard somebody say they were getting 2 TV screens ready for tonight, so they can watch both. And tomorrow we go to Marysville at 11 a.m., Paynesville at noon, and Sydney at 5. So lots of racing in the next couple days for everybody. Let's turn it over to Roger Houston for the 9th.
Trotters are all in behind the gate. The gate trains into the stretcher. Here they come. They're off and trotting at Smoking Guns, going right out for the lead. CR Mission is there second, racing into the turn. Vacation Hill third. All Stride fourth is in the plan. All Stride trailing the field, Diamond Fashion. 3 of them stay trotting down the backside to the first quarter mark. Steve Schofield and Smoking Guns with the lead by a length and a quarter. CR Mission is there second. Vacation Hill third. Back trotting fourth is in the plan. Trailing the field, Diamond Fashion. Opening quarter, 31 and 2. Into the turn, going to the 3/8. Here comes Emmanuel Miller. CR Mission goes right on by. Smoking Guns second. Racing third, Vacation Hill tips to the outside as well. Into the lane first time. In the plan fourth, and trailing is Diamond Fashion. Coming to the halfway point. On top, CR Mission. Smoking Guns second. Vacation Hill trots third. Fourth is in the plan. Trailing the field, Diamond Fashion. Halfway home, 1:02. On to the backside they go. CR Mission continues to lead by a length and a quarter. Racing second is Smoking Guns, right there on his helmet. Down the backside, Vacation Hill third. Schofield tips to the outside and goes after the leader, CR Mission. They're stride for stride at the 3/4 pole. Smoking Guns goes right on by and opens up on CR Mission. 3/4, 1:33. Midway around the final turn, Smoking Guns with the lead. Coming to the outside, Vacation Hill, CR Missions racing on the inside. Down the stretch, 3 of them across the track. Smoking Guns with the lead. CR Mission, Vacation Hill to the wire. Smoking Guns, CR Mission, Vacation Hill. The mile, 2:03.
So very frustrating when they make a break early and then they trot like champions the rest of the mile. You know, the Diamond Fashion there looks so good trotting to the half and trotting home here, but unfortunately made those breaks in the beginning and put you right out of contention.
Yep.
1, 2, unofficial.
Smoking Guns, $19,000 purchase at the Ohio Selected Sale. Got about $9,000 in his short career. We're going to have to change vernacular for the later card because it's all fillies.
Oh, yeah.
We keep saying Colt, 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 and then we're going to have to switch that all.
That was the fastest division of the day for the 2-year-old Colts and Geldings trot.
Well, thank everybody for joining in about the track records and the history and everything. That has been really fun. Fun for us to learn all the history.
My dad texted me and told me that my uncle, this was his fair, that it was his first win.
Oh, right here?
Yep.
Oh.
Back in the 80s.
Winner circle, the winner of the 9th race, hometown of Colt Stake, 2-year-old Colt and Gelding trot. Trophy presented in memory of Jim Shipley. Number 3, Smoking Guns. Kathy Schofel, James Ruther, Daniel Goley, the owners. Steve Schofel trains and drives. His second trip to the winner's circle today. His 4th this season at the county fairs in Ohio. 2-year-old Gunby in range had a tribute to 7. Home winner in 2:03. Steve Schofel, Smoking Guns, in the penultimate. Results are official. Number 1, CR Mission 2. The 2, Vacation Hill 3. The 3, Smoking Guns, the winner. The 4, In the Plan 4. The 5, Diamond Fashion 5. Top down, 2, 3, 1, 4, 5 on the bottom. Quarter, 31 and 2. The half, 102. 3/4, 133. The mile, 2:03. 10th and final, field of 5. Free for all pacers. Don't be shut out. Wager now.
We have got some super horses in here that have been racing a long, long time. Earlier today, I wrote 911 on my page, and I flipped the page to the 10th race, and I said, "What the heck did I write 911?" Well, that's how many starts these 5 horses have had.
Jeez.
You add them all up together, there's been 911 starts between them all. So what a field of horses. We're going to have a fun time in the 10th of Free for All Pace. So we will be right back.
Feel the thunder, experience the speed, witness the excitement of Ohio harness racing. Ohio is home to 4 pari-mutuel tracks with exciting action at Northfield Park, Scioto Downs, Miami Valley Gaming and Racing, and Dayton Raceway. Plus racing at 66 county and independent fairs statewide. From legendary events like the Little Brown Jug to the Dayton Racing Derby, Battle of Lake Erie, and Next Generation Stakes, Ohio is where champions race. The speed, the tradition, the excitement. Don't just watch it, be a part of it. Race Ohio, it's your best bet.
Welcome back to the Knox County Fair here in Mount Vernon. We were just discussing the plethora of dogs we see. So there's probably going to be a bunch of wiener dogs. We were wondering if we should bring them to you, but we're actually, it is just a little after 3 now, and they're not going to start till 4. So I think we're probably not going to bring you the wiener dog races, but we'll give you a full recap at 6. How's that? Yeah, I don't know.
I could just set a shot, record it that way.
Record it that way. It is. They are fun to watch, but they're over in like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
You know. And I saw the horse here that I think, the dog here that I think is like the best dog in the state. He won at Circleville. He won at.
Yeah, he's won at Scioto.
Scioto, yep. He's like the super wiener dog. He comes in his own little Cadillac with the windscreen in the front.
Yep, and the team all have matching T-shirts.
That's right. And what is this, Boomer or Booter? Or it seems to me it's something like that.
I don't remember.
But I did not know that wiener dogs came in that color.
That's pretty.
Chris, there's any way you can show that one in the grass there? I thought they were just brown. This one's like gray and like a... Oh, now the guy's right in front of him. There he is. Got like white socks and a white tip on his tail, and
Is he going potty?
and he's probably going pee right now. So we caught him going pee.
Yep.
It's a lawsuit.
Now we should bet on him, though, right? Isn't that the way? If they, If they empty
he's
out,
going again.
He wants to go someplace. Here's the post parade for the 10th.
With Braden Rhodes. Number 3, Ranger Alert, Logan Ebersole. Number 4, Yacht Week, the Jasmine Short. And number 5, Something to Crow About, Ammon Hirschberger in the sulky. Horse will take a score and go to the gate.
The runs from the rail. This is an 11-year-old by Rock and Roll Dance, owned by Alan Hyatt, trained by Michael DeRuns. 253 lifetime starts with 35 wins, 28 seconds, 23 thirds, $233,000 in earnings. Took a mark as a 6-year-old, a 151 at Northfield.
And the 2, Starlit Rockstar, driven by Braden Rhodes. Trainer is John Riggard, and Lillian Combs as the owner is a 6-year-old by Rocking Image. Has had 96 starts lifetime, 14 wins, 10 seconds, 16 thirds, and has made $88,000 and a lifetime start at 6 years old of 155 at Northfield.
Ranger Alert and Logan Ebersole from the 3-hole for Jeff Ebersole and Linda Ebersole, a 10-year-old by Pallone Ranger. He's had 266 lifetime starts, 20 wins, $184,000 plus in earnings. A mark as a 3-year-old of 153 at Northfield Park.
Yacht Week, driven by Jasmine Short. Trainer is Herman Hagerman. Has had 273 lifetime starts with 37 wins, 33 seconds, and 44 thirds, making $440,000 with a lifetime start as a 5-year-old of 150-3.
And Something to Crow About, Ammon Hirschberger up. He also trains for Barbara Eady, a 4-year-old, just a baby in here compared to the others for the heat by Bring on the Beach. 23 lifetime starts, 5 wins. The fastest of those as a 3-year-old was 152 at Scioto Downs. I see that Ranger Alert must have won this race here last year, because he has a mark as a 9-year-old, a 159-1 at Mount Vernon. So right here, Ranger Alert won this free-for-all last year. All boys in the race, all geldings in the race. The only female is Jasmine Short. Jasmine Short, or Arnold/Short. Been driving not just in the ladies series, but here it goes into the free-for-all.
All right, who's going to win? Who do you think?
Oh,
is gonna
gosh.
win?
I'm telling you, these are tough races to call, I think.
That's why I said it.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go with Jasmine, the 4-horse.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing.
Finished second in the ladies' race at Bucyrus and won the ladies' race at Oak Harbor.
And it's a Hagerman, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Hagerman
They've been winning.
They have. They definitely have. We look at some of the yearling prices, and that was a long time ago for some of these horses, but the one horse sold as a yearling for $15,000. He's gone on to make $233,000. Starlet Rockstar sold for $11,000, has made $88,000. Yacht Week sold for $85,000 at the Lexington Selected Sale and has made $440,000. So some pretty good return on investment for some of these horses. This should be a fast one. I don't think they'll go as fast as the new track record, the 3-year-old Colt Pacers.
You don't have faith in them to do it?
I just don't think so. But let's hope. Let's turn it over to Roger for the call of our last race of the afternoon.
Here they come.
Look at him behind the gate of that win.
They're off and pacing. Starlet Rockstar goes for the lead. As they race into the turn, Granger Alert on the outside, 3 wide. Yacht Week on the outside. Getting away fourth, King Corona. Treading the field, something to crow about. Down the backside they go. Yacht Week and Jasmine Short get to the top, open up by 2. Ranger Alert right there second. Racing third, Starlet Rockstar by the opening quarter. King Corona fourth and treading, something to crow about. Opening panel in 29 flat. Here comes something to crow about from way back. Hammond Hirschberger from fifth, now fourth, moving up on the outside, coming to the halfway point. Yacht Week with the lead. Ranger Alert right there second. On the outside, something to crow about third. Racing fourth, Starlet Rockstar. The trailer is King Corona. Out to follow the cover. 3 in, 2 out. Halfway home, 58 and 2. Into the turn they go. It's Yacht Week by a length and a quarter. On the outside, something to crow about. Now second, going right on after the leader. Ranger Alert third. King Corona fourth. Treading the field, Starlet Rockstar. Off stride, something to crow about. As they race by the 3 quarters, 1:29 and 1. Midway around the final turn. Yacht Week with the lead. Ranger Alert tips to the outside second. King Corona third on the outside, 3 wide. 1/8 of a mile to go in Ohio. Ranger Alert grabs the racetrack. King Corona on the outside. Yacht Week fades in the stretch. Coming to the wire, Ranger Alert on the outside, King Corona. Ranger Alert, King Corona, Starlet Rockstar. The mile, 2 minutes, 3/5.
2 minutes and 3/5. Ranger Alert. First win of the year. His one win last year was right here at Mount Vernon in 1:59 and 1. So I would say Ranger Alert likes this track. It's his 21st lifetime win. 10-year-old by Pallone Ranger. Nuclear Siren Mare Red Hot Alert. Don't forget, we will be right back here tonight at 6 o'clock, but first at 5 o'clock is Marysville, so you can better get 2 screens going, everybody, so you can watch Marysville and Mount Vernon tonight. We had a nice crowd this afternoon. I'm thinking we'll have probably even a little bit bigger crowd tonight.
Yeah, hopefully. Got all the rides riding now.
Yep. So you gonna go on some rides in between?
No, I'm okay.
You, Chris? No?
Only if you guys go with me.
No way.
What? It's
me,
me, isn't it?
No, it's the ride. It's definitely the ride. I have no desire to pay to be scared.
Well, these don't look scary. They're not roller coasters.
True.
Yeah, these are just little kiddie rides. Come
Yeah.
on.
I'm not going to do the spinny seat thing. That would probably make me sick. And the Gravitron, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I get it. I take everything I said back. Ferris wheel is the only option for me. You could fit 4 people comfortably.
Oh.
Me, you two, and Jim.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
I don't trust you with Jim yet. You're still probably kind of mad at him.
Yeah. I'm over it. I forgot about it until you just brought it up.
You know, the Ranger Alert should be on his way to the winner's circle.
Yep, he's coming.
I think they were trying to decide back there who won, maybe. How many do we have tonight? 11 races tonight. We've got the free-for-all trot. Again, we've got some nice old horses in here. Be Forever made $333,000. Cast Your Crown, $322,000 life. So that should be a good one. Now watch the fillies tonight. Logan Ebersol's first win of the day.
All pace. Number 3, Ranger Alert. Linda Ebersol, Chesterville, Ohio. Jeff Ebersol with his initial win at the fairs this season. Logan Ebersol, win number 6. 10-year-old Gunny with Palone Ranger at a Red Hot Alert. Home winner, 2 minutes, 3/5. Trophy presented by Big D's Track and Vet Supply. Jeff Ebersol, Logan Ebersol, Ranger Alert. Results are official. The 1, King Corona, 2. The 2, Scarlet Rockstar, 3. The 3, Ranger Alert, the winner. The 4, Yacht Week, 5. The 5, Something to Crow About, 4. Top down, 2, 3, 1, 5. 4 on the bottom. The quarter, 29. The half, 58 and 2. 3/4, 129 and 1. The mile, 2 minutes, 3/5. Well, that concludes our racing program this afternoon. The racing tonight resumes at 6 p.m. By all means, be here.
Okay, so we will see everybody right back here tonight at 6. Marysville starts at 5, so keep an eye out for them. We're going to have wiener dog races in between here for the fans here on the grounds. And in the meantime, we're going on an ice cream hunt, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Okay, so for Sam Mayhew, Chrisette, Katrina, and myself, we'll see you in a few hours.
Bye.